Ooh. This is on my...
Make sure they don't get none of them. What hospital I'm in.
No, you can't see that. This only shows... That don't show no hospital name. Right? This is just gloves. But yeah, I'm at the hospital with my mother. My mom is in the hospital right now. And my daughter, and she's here as well. Wait. Hey, I just finally got connected to the internet, and you said happy Mother's Day weekend to you and your mom. Thank you. Mom, they said happy Mother's Day weekend.
Thank you.
She said thank you. Huh? Not right now. How's y'all Saturday going? My Saturday, I'm about to order us pizza and take her shopping tomorrow. Okay, that's what's up. Mom, somebody said they pray you feel better.
Thank you.
She said thank you. It's a trash right here. Or, yeah. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, the day Evan said. I pray your mom is okay. Say hi to your baby. Leah, they said hi. Hi. Yeah, my mom had a bit of a scare yesterday. She, have a seat, please. Have a seat. She had a bit of a scare yesterday. Today is my daughter's birthday. She turned 7 today, and you just finished up her party. Okay. Happy birthday to the baby. Happy birthday to her. My lipstick is all up. But yeah, so yesterday, cause like me and my mom, we have like this routine where I drop my baby off and my little cousin off to school, and she picks them up. And so that's like our routine. Like I drop them off in the morning and she picks them up. So I'll drive to her house, pick up my little, she don't like me to call her my little cousin. She like me to call her my baby too. I get my other baby, from my mom's house, and my mom picks him up. So my mom sometimes, like when she picks my daughter up from school, instead of bringing her straight to my house, sometimes like she'll like keep my baby or whatever, and like my baby will play at her house for a little while. And so right when it was time for her to pick them up, I called my mom and I'm like, bring Leah straight home, because she had got in trouble in the morning before she went to school. Like in the morning, she just was acting like way out, like just too much. Like, no girl, like seriously, you playing too much. And so my mom was like, okay, I'm about to be right there, but I'm gonna go drop. She was dropping my uncle off first. She was like, I'm dropping my uncle. She was dropping my uncle off somewhere first, and then she was coming to bring Leah straight home. And so on the way home from her dropping my uncle off somewhere, she called me and she was like, I feel super dizzy. I feel like I'm about to pass out. And like I was right in front of my camera, like about to do YouTube videos. And then I'm like, you feel like you dizzy? And you know, my baby and my little cousin is in the car. And so I'm like, well, pull over or whatever. And then she was like, I think I'm about to call 911. So I'm like, all right, call 911. And so then she calls me back and I'm like, Mom, it sounds like you're driving. Like, are you driving? And then she's like, yeah, well, I guess she said that she was trying to get close to home. And I'm like, girl, like, pull over. Like, yeah, but I still told you don't be driving. And you start driving. And so then I'm like, let me rush to her, to get to her. Because she's like, my mom was like crying and panicking because she's like, I feel so faint. Like, I feel like I'm about to faint. I feel like I'm about to fall out, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, hurried up and get in my car and, try to drive to her. So I'm like, Mom, where you at? So my mom tell me, she like, I'm at this gas station on such and such a street, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So she's like, well, I don't want to call 911 until you get here. And I'm like, call 911 right now. Like feeling like you about to pass out. Like, call 911 right now. Like, don't wait till I get there. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, well, the kids are in the car. And I'm just like, they gonna have to wait with the paramedics until I get there. So I'm driving. So I drive to the gas station that she tell me that she at or whatever. And so I get there. I'm looking around. I don't see my mom's car. I'm looking around. I'm like, they are not here. So then I call my mom. I'm like calling her and her phone going to voicemail. Calling her. Her phone going to voicemail. So then I'm starting to get so frustrated. I'm like, oh my God, like, what is going on? Like, I was frustrated and worried. Like, it was worried frustration. Like, not like I'm frustrated like that, but yeah, I'm like trying to figure out like what's going on. Like, you not answering your phone. I'm at the wrong place. Like, it's frustration and it's worry all together. And so, then finally she answers, and then she's like, oh, I'm at this place. And I'm like, that's the total opposite direction that I'm at. But she told me that the ambulance had made it there. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm on my way. So just tell them, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm on my way to get the kids, blah, blah, blah. So I go and I get the kids or whatever. And so they're like, we're going to check your mom out. We're going to see, what's going on. I'm thinking like maybe she just feels faint or dizzy. Like, I'm not thinking like nothing like serious like that. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing that's like super major, hopefully. I'm just thinking like maybe she dehydrated or, or something, like nothing major. So I get the kids, and then I go to get somebody to move her car because her car was on the side of the road. So it's not my uncle's birthday. I don't know who said that, but it's not my uncle's birthday. So I go to get somebody to move my mom's car because her car was on the side of the road or whatever. So then I go and then get that situated. And then after that, then I go to the store, get the kids some snacks, get them some stuff or whatever. And then I go home. Then when I go home, I call because I'm thinking like, she may be dehydrated. They're going to release her. Her boyfriend had already went up to the hospital with her or whatever. And so I call and I'm like, what's going on? So then as soon as I called to get another update to see what was going on with my mom, I'm talking to her boyfriend on the phone. The doctor came in to tell her like what was going on with her. And then when the doctor came in, they were like, we just ran some tests and it looks like you had a heart attack. And then my mom just lost it. Like, she just started going crazy. Like, Nick, they say I got a heart attack and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Mom, calm down. Like, Mom, you was just calm down. Like, we're going to get it figured out. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get it, I was trying to get her to calm down. And so she's like, call this person, call that person, and tell this person to pray for me and do all this stuff. So I'm like, oh my, like I just wasn't expecting that. I'm just like, what the heck? Like, like I'm thinking like, cause like when you hear people are like faint or dizzy, like I think of like dehydration or like, what I'm saying? Like you just need some fluids or something. Like I'm not thinking like heart attack or anything like that, And so, I'm just like calling and I'm like, you know what? So then I put it on my personal Facebook for my family because I don't talk to a lot of my family and I don't have like a lot of their numbers. So I just put on Facebook like, my mom, she had a heart attack and she said to pray for her or whatever. Yeah, and the doctors, they said, Shakir just wrote and said sometimes people do have heart attacks and don't even know it. Yeah, and so that's another thing the doctors were saying, like, good thing that, she caught it when she did, like, before something, really extreme, like, damage happened or whatever. And so, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So then I get to the so like I had to gather up the kids. I had to bathe them. I had to like get them together because I'm like, I don't know how long we're gonna be there. Feed them, get them ready to be. Because I'm like, I don't know how long we're gonna be at the hospital or whatever. And so then when we get to the hospital, then they're like telling me like like she had a stroke and a heart attack. And then they're like, but it's a mild stroke and a mild heart attack. And then they were saying like she had like damage to her brain or whatever. And then so then my mom started being like worried about that, like like if she had damage to her brain or whatever. And then so then they had to like run like more tests. So like after they said that, then they turned out around after they did more tests, and then they were like, well, she doesn't show damage to her brain. So I'm guessing that that's saying that she didn't have a stroke, like, but that's what they was telling us, like she had a stroke and a heart attack or whatever. But then after they did more tests, then it's so like we got that good news that my mom didn't have a stroke or whatever, so that was good. And then but now like, but she did have a heart attack though, but she's coherent, she's talking, she's like, and right now they're trying to regulate her blood pressure because her blood pressure is really high or whatever, and because she has like high blood pressure, so that's what kind of like caused it. Her blood pressure has shot up to like, Mom, what was it yesterday? 220 or
220 over 130 or something.
it was like 220 over like 130 or something like that. So right now her blood pressure is at 185 over, what was it?
It was 154 before I moving around.
It was something. So but now, well, before she started moving around, she said it had went all the way down to 150 something. Then it shot back up. Then it had shot back up to 200. Then they retested it like not too long ago, and it was 185. And so now they just gave her some more medicine or whatever, and the medicine is supposed to like bring it down, so it should go back down. But Mom, was you having real bad headaches? She said no. She wasn't having real bad headaches, but she just out the blue just felt faint. She didn't even have chest pain. You didn't have chest pains, huh? She didn't have chest pains. Yeah, she didn't have chest pains, no tingling or anything. It was just like, it's just out the blue or whatever. And so that's where I'm at right now. So
Tell them I said, even though they got high blood pressure and they're taking high blood pressure pills, they need to monitor their blood pressure with blood pressure cuff 2 to 3 times a day. Because even though I was taking those pills, it was damage that was being done that I didn't know about, that I didn't have no signs of. So they should always just keep checking. Try a holistic approach. Try anything. Google home remedies. Like, don't just...
She said, I don't know if y'all can hear her, but she said that she's been taking her medication or whatever, and even though she was taking her medication, her blood pressure medication, she still was having effects that she didn't know about. And she was saying that anybody with high blood pressure to make sure to check their blood pressure 2 to 3 times a day.
3 or 4 times a day.
3 or 4 times a day?
With the blood pressure pump, yeah.
3 or 4 times a day with the blood pressure pump because
you think you're taking a pill.
Because you think you're taking a pill, you think that you're okay, but in reality,
you take your blood pressure down, so you're walking around damaging your heart, your head, your brain, all that stuff. So
yeah. So she's saying like even if you're taking blood pressure medication to still monitor your actual blood pressure, because you know, when you think it's going down, it's not really going down. In her case, she had a heart attack, and she was taking her medication thinking like, you know, that she was okay, like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm taking my medication, and I'm eating right, drinking water and all that stuff, but yet I still, you know, had this happen or whatever. And luckily, she was proactive in, you know, calling 911, because there's some people who will feel dizzy, or they'll feel faint, or they'll feel like that, and they think, you know, like, oh, let me just go to sleep, or, you know what I'm saying? That's how, like, massive stuff happens or whatever. And so, luckily, it was caught when it was caught. Yeah. Shakira said every little thing can affect your blood pressure, getting upset, moving around. Let's see. Thank you to everybody who said Happy Mother's Day. Aisha says, my grandmother, just recently had a stroke about 2 weeks ago. Her numbers, it all went down to double digits. I'm glad that your mother is okay. My grandmother is well too. And then Kenny says, this is deep. You and your family are in my prayers. Thank you. And what oil?
My doTERRA.
Do that really help you? It's nothing even in there.
I know, but it's so strong. You still have to order some more. Smell it.
She said she wasn't stressing, so.
I ain't stressing. Ain't nothing wrong with me.
This don't smell like enough to do nothing.
It's strong though.
It smells like lavender, though. Is that lavender?
No, it's a Yangalang.
It smells like lavender. Shakir says smoking cigarettes raise your pressure. And then stress could cause it. But she said she wasn't stressing.
I ain't stressing. I ain't got no complaint.
Thank you, Lori. But you know, my you know, kids, they get restless though, so the kids are over here, don't know what to do with themselves.
They need to sit down. I'm not gonna yell. They need to stop being hard. That's the problem. They can't sit down. Why they can't sit down?
Right.
Can me and Miracle share the tablet?
Yeah. Somebody said massage is really good for high blood pressure. Happy Mother's Day to you and your and all the moms. Thank you. Stop, Leah. Leah trying to give her a massage now. Wait, what was that vibration?
His bed goes up and down.
Oh, it was going up. I'm an LMT. What's that? Licensed medical something? I don't know. What's LMT? I don't know. What is this? This is the wee-wee pad that's showing. This don't say nothing, right? Oh yeah, that's the wee-wee pad. Mom, they put that on my mom's bed. They put the little wee-wee pad underneath her. Like, talk about, oh, this is in case you get an accident or whatever. And then my mom is like, I don't want that under me. Oh, licensed massage therapist. Give her a foot massage. I ain't touching them hounds. No, I'm just kidding. No, my mom's feet look identical to my foot. Like, her foot and my foot look identical. But that's what her baby boo is for. When her boyfriend get back here, he could rub on them feet. He could rub on them feet and get it. Stop. How about both of you stop? Both of you stop. Both of you stop. Leah, what'd I say?
Here, you rub down here.
And I rub on the top?
Yeah.
Can I rub on the top?
No, Mom, no.
Okay.
Sit down. Just sit down. No. Have a seat, Leah and Miracle.
Leah,
You-
sit up here with me. What?
You, okay.
Hello.
What?
Hi, girl.
they was about to get to going. They heard massage and they was about to start arguing over it. And then my mom trying to compromise with them, like, you massage this, you no. Just stop.
Well,
Just
I
stop.
got dizzy and my blood pressure was super high. And
Like, just stop.
they thought I had a stroke. And
But yeah. But yeah, so that's my day.
To see what they talking about.
Did I bring my
They're
charger?
supposed to go in and do to check my arteries or something like that.
Miracle, have a seat, please.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will take turns. You said sorry to get the babies in trouble. No, it's not you. It's they. Everything that they do is a competition. Like everything like with me and my cousins. Like when I was younger, I did not like everything. Like we would just maybe because I was the only child or whatever. But I would just do my own thing. Like with them, like everything is a competition. Everything is an argument. Everything is like a whining situation. It's like I'll be like. Bruh. Do we gotta whine about this? Do we gotta argue about this? Like, what is going on? Like, man, it's just a mess. It's really a mess.
Two things.
I didn't.
What's she doing?
She first played a game on the blue thing, then she's on the regular thing.
It doesn't matter. She'll listen. Lay back.
I didn't play a game.
Okay, lay back. Mom, what time is it on your phone? Okay, Leah got the tablet for 10 minutes, and then after that, you'll get it for 10 minutes. So at 5:23, she'll get it. You'll get it. You said that's why I only have one child. I grew up with a lot of siblings, and I don't do that competition stuff. Like, I don't got time. The VA told me to do stress-free things to keep the pain down. Heat or being real hot can raise your blood pressure too. Like I said, it's a lot of different things. Tell moms I said hi. Molly said hey. But yeah. So. Yeah. But how's y'all Saturday? Aside from that, I was happy that I was able to connect to their Wi-Fi. Mother's Day is just another day for those of us who have a young tyke. A young what?
Here, this doesn't even work.
My brat of a child. Move. Back up. Thank you. All she worried about, she ain't even, Leah is so funny. I don't want her on camera right now. But she want to be on camera so bad. She want to be on camera so bad. And then she my mom, well, obviously, she's my only child, so she's my mom's only grandbaby. So you could imagine, like, you know, your mother probably got, damn, I was supposed to have a party today. Wait, my mom probably what? My daughter is 14 now. I have 3 kids and 1. That's crazy. That's crazy. My my phone is at 10% now after I done went live, and I'm not sure if I brung my charger. I'm gonna go back live. I gotta locate my charger, and then I'll go back live because I ain't really got nothing to do. I'm just sitting here. They not letting my mom out today or tomorrow. Well, my mom said hopefully tomorrow, but they're not letting her out today for sure. And she been in here since yesterday, so we're gonna see. We just sitting.
What was that?
We just sitting and waiting. But I'll holler back. I gotta find me a charger. Charger my phone. All right, guys. Yeah, they can't let her go until it goes down, and it's still up. It's still, well, they gotta run it again, but it's still up. They said, feel better, Mom. Hope you have a good evening. I bought her some food too. This one place has some I can't eat shrimp or nothing that, but I was like, Mom, you want some shrimp tacos? I brought her some shrimp tacos. Her friend had bought her some fish. She got a whole feast over here, and they like you know, they don't really be wanting them to have the outside food, but the food in the hospital is nasty. They only got nasty hospital food in here. So I went to this place that had like shrimp tacos, and I got like a tostada salad as well, and her friend had bought her some fish, so yeah, she got a whole feast. I might I'm just sitting here, shoot, I might get my charger and report stories or something, I don't know, for my other channel. But I'll do something while she's sleeping. And just try to talk to y'all low. But let me find my charger though, I'll be back. Alright guys. Peace.